Thank God I'm no longer a meat eater. I am officially a pescatarian slash vegetarian. So I'm not eating any meat of any kind, red meat, steak, burgers, chicken. I'm not eating none of that stuff. The closest thing I can eat would be fish, seafood. Then I'm gonna eventually transfer over to straight veganism. But right now I'm starting with the pescatarian slash vegetarian diet. Then eventually I'm going to transition over to full blown vegan. So I've been doing that now for about almost 2 weeks, and this is a lifestyle change. So that's going to be my lifestyle right now. No more meat of any kind, and then I'll go complete vegan. But yeah, man. I talked about Popeyes before, and care about I don't care about Popeyes chicken and these fast food places. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And I didn't know anything about that. The chicken sandwich was restocked, right? Until actually yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, because that's when that story broke. And on top of that, you guys know, if you guys follow me for any significant amount of time, you guys know I live pretty much damn near around the corner from a Popeye's chicken sandwich, and that's also how I found out about the chicken sandwich was uh, was restocked because there was a line of traffic, so much so where Miami Gardens police had to rope off a section of the street to make sure impeding traffic didn't block off um, another side of the street that had a lot of traffic. So it's just ridiculous, man. This chicken sandwich. Here's the thing about this chicken sandwich, right? And you guys know I always reference Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger, if you guys don't know, Margaret Sanger is the founder of Planned Parenthood. She is the one that wanted to destroy black society. She thought that black people, the Negroes, were inferior, that we were just simple minded pea brains that needed to be controlled, and birth control needs to be, as far as that's concerned, controlling the process of procreation, right, through eugenics, was something that Margaret Sanger wanted to do, wanted to employ. And of course, she has done that. She has, Planned Parenthood is in every city that is mostly populated by black people, abortion clinics everywhere. And I've always said that, there are several steps to controlling the population of black society, right? There's a lot of different combinations that you can talk about, right? And I'll just quickly go down through these steps, and I'll go into the story about the Popeyes chicken sandwich. But real quick, there's about and I wrote these down. There's about 7 steps that you need to do to control black society and its population, right? Number one is inadequate education, jobs, and resources, right? And this coincides with epigenetics as well. Then you have food deserts, right? Food deserts. Then you have what I just talked about: abortion clinics, strip clubs, drugs and diseases, AIDS and crack. You want to keep them docile to control with black churches. And to top it all off, fast food restaurants, just like Popeyes. And yeah, those are the ways to control the population of black society. All those ingredients is, you can control the population. You can denigrate generations of black families with those categories alone. And one of the categories, fast food restaurants, mission accomplished. Popeye's chicken sandwich in Maryland. The chicken sandwich was restocked. People still going crazy. Even though you guys saw my thumbnail about chicken crack, I'm pretty sure that's exactly the ingredients that Popeyes is using on these chicken sandwiches. Again, I don't care about Popeye's chicken sandwich. I never had a chicken sandwich. I don't care. I don't eat meat at all, so this doesn't affect me whatsoever. But you know, this chicken sandwich is so powerful that people are killing each other, stabbing each other, causing car accidents. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed for posting this on his IG page. This lunatic ran into a car in the drive-thru. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Just over a chicken sandwich. It's ridiculous. You know? And like I said, I'm pretty sure they're putting crack, heroin, all kinds of drugs in that chicken sandwich. That's why black people are going so crazy over it. But yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. This is another form of eugenics. That's all it is. This is another form of eugenics. This is one of the steps to control and basically control black society and its population. Having fast food restaurants, having a crazed, hyped chicken sandwich or menu that black people go crazy over, and to the point where people kill each other over it. This is how you do it. This is how you control the population. This is how you depopulate a certain group of people with fast food restaurants like Popeyes. And it's working accordingly. So the only thing I can really do is really say, is if you are just semi-woke, right? Like semi-woke, change your diet. Stop eating meat like me, stop eating meat and just change your whole damn diet. If you can't move out of the ghetto, move out of the hood or whatever, and you're surrounded by these fast food places, change your mind state. It took me almost 40 years to change my mind state to go complete cold turkey on meat. But change your mind state, man, and stop eating red meat, eat meat of any kind, and this won't affect you. The people that do, that want to continue to eat meat and chicken and go to Popeye's chicken, more power to you. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. It is what it is, but this is going to continue to happen. Let's just say there's an epidemic of black people getting killed over the chicken sandwich. Do you really think that Popeye's chicken is going to pull and cancel these chicken sandwiches from their restaurants? Hell no. They are not. This is by design. They want this to happen. They want black people to go crazy over it to the point where people are getting murdered over a chicken sandwich. It's good for business. And it's good for Popeye's chicken sandwich business, the Popeye's chicken business. It's good for people like Margaret Sanger and people who believe in their ideology in terms of white supremacy. It's good for their business because the population of black society is being controlled and depopulated. And they don't have to do nothing but just sit there and watch. We'll put the infrastructure inside of the cities, in these urban communities, and we'll watch them die. That's what they want to do. That's what they're watching to happen. And it's all by design, like I said. So, this is completely ridiculous. And I keep seeing these lines every day in Miami Gardens for this chicken sandwich. It's completely absurd. Completely absurd, asinine, and that's why black society continues to be the laughingstock of ethnic groups. There's just so much more I could talk about. I'll leave it at that, family. I'll leave it at that. The link to this video, which is, like I said, this happened in Maryland. A man was stabbed for an altercation at Popeyes restaurant in Maryland. And I'll leave the link to the story in the description. All right, family. So those are my thoughts about that. Leave your comments down below. All right, family. Until next time. GMOG Media signing out.